Started to get into guitar when I heard the Shadows in about 1960, and I saw Elvis Presley and all that, and I was attracted just to the notion of playing the guitar, not the classical guitar at the time. The classical guitar came about 9 or 10 years later. When I was 19 or 20, I sort of started to see that the emperor wasn't wearing any clothes when it came to the electric guitar, and so I went on to the classical guitar since about that time. The music that's written for the classical guitar is entirely self-contained. You can have an orchestra, but you needn't have an orchestra. You certainly don't need a drummer or a bass player or anything. It's self-contained, and I think that's what I like about it. Well, in the mid-60s I played in bands for being just only a teenager or something, but I played in bands increasingly all over the country, you know. But when I got married, it was inconducive to married life, was playing in bands, and so I took up the classical guitar when I was 19 or 20. At St Mary's Church in Haxbury at 2:30 on Sunday, I'm giving a classical guitar recital. It's about an hour long, and it's in aid of the church. The organisers chose me because they rang me up and said, would I do it? This is a couple of years ago actually, and so I did it in 2015, I did it last year, and they rang me again this year and says would I do it again, and so I'm doing it again. I'm not sure how much money can be raised for the church, but all the money goes to the fund, none of it goes anywhere else. Normally thick end of 100 people, something like that. It's serious music from Brazil and England and Spain and Germany for that matter, and Japan, playing a piece from Japan. Well, it is second nature, but you can't stop practicing. The day you stop practicing is the day you've effectively given up. So you have to keep practicing. So I practice every day for about an hour. At the moment, when I've got a concert coming, I play the concert every day. I think anybody pretty much can learn, but rhythm and pitch is innate, really. So if you've got rhythm and pitch, the rest is less difficult to acquire.